Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to do a bit of a weekly outlook on Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market as a whole, because over the past couple of weeks now, things what we've been looking to play out like 5 wave moves to the upside seem to be coming to an end, in which case we would be expecting a bit of a boring period in the market to be approaching as we are now coming in, and it seems like the market makers are taking key liquidity levels up at the highs here, as we have now wicked twice into there, and we have a nice clear zone where we might want to come back to if the market is going to be potentially seeking a bit of liquidity to the downside, as we have now taken the liquidity to the upside. But before that, guys, if you haven't already, smash this video a like, comment down below and subscribe, and we'll get straight into it. So in reference to the 5 wave move that I was talking about, that we've been looking for quite a while now, coming to what seems to be an end, in my opinion, with your 5 waves in the first wave there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 waves in the third wave here with your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your expanding flat 4th wave correction running into a nice 5 wave move there, where we are potentially looking at, we might have one more wave to the upside here for the 5 waves to complete in the 5th wave. That could get a little bit extended, but I think we are coming to an end now. And if we are thinking realistically in terms of market psychology, we've been talking about buying the dip all the way down here, buying Bitcoin, buying altcoins, all in this range. And these altcoins have done 100, 200, 300%, some of them. So I think as time approaches and people's psychology begins to get a little bit greedy again, late people return back into the market, I don't think this would be too much of a bad point to be starting to take some profits if you've been able to make them. But I also don't think it would be a time to be rushing into the market, because we've got a clear range now as to where a nice ABC correction would come into. So whether we're going to start the ABC correction here or we go a bit higher, I think this nice clear range back down to this consolidation zone right here would be a nice zone to be looking for. And I think that then would be your time to get into altcoins. If you have not already, if you was too scared to get into the market down here, I think around 22,000 for Bitcoin is going to be your range. If we do get a nice clear 3 wave structure to the downside, that's what I'm going to be looking for. But taking a zoomed out perspective, guys, having a look on the higher time frame here, this move is really small in comparison to what Bitcoin can do to the upside and to the downside. So what I'm not saying is discount our upper targets here up at the 50,000 zone. I do think them targets are going to come into play, but obviously in the market nothing is ever certain. So outlining this as a manipulation phase down here and buying the lows for Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market, by gaining 100 and 200 and 300% on them altcoins, we are now able to manage risk to the upside, because what seems to be a nice clear 5 wave move to the upside, we would expect, and psychologically, a bit of a pullback. So for us to be able to take at least a bit of a percentage profit on them altcoins, it puts us in a great situation, because no matter what now, from now on, if we are able to take our initial investment out and profit and leave the rest to ride to the upside, if we get that retrace to the upside for Bitcoin and then sell some more altcoins. However, if we go and set brand new lows, which could happen, I don't think that's going to happen at all. I think we're just going to range out here before then the move to the upside. But realistically, nobody knows what's going to happen in the market. So being able to protect yourself, being able to take them profits right here in comparison to the people that are entering the market up here, thinking, here we go, here we go, here we go. These are the people that are going to be late to the market. They didn't want to buy down here because the market was looking bad. They only want to buy up here when the market is looking good. Now the market could come in and give them a bit of success, and then before reversing, that would be your final 5th wave of the 5th wave, in my opinion, before then the higher time frame correction, which I do think would come down to around 22,000 for Bitcoin, come in and fill some of this big bullish candle here, and potentially even come in and fill some of this big bullish candle here. But that is why we are risk managing, taking profits, able to reinvest at the lows again. So if we do dip below these levels and go and set new lows, get that 10,000, 12,000, what everyone's calling for, we're able to benefit from the market by risk managing here. However, if we take a bit of profit and don't take all of our profit, and we get the move higher to the upside, and we potentially move in a wave structure like this, you get your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, bit of a correction drawn out, and we get a higher time frame 3rd wave to the upside, and we get that big but massive bullish retrace to the upside. the altcoins go a little bit crazy, we can then sell some more altcoins, because you want to be dollar cost averaging out of the market as the market is moving up. You don't want to be dollar cost averaging in the market as the market's moving down, and then every single pump you end up buying the pumps, and then you buy, and by the time you get down to 15,000, no one has any money left and everyone is calling for lower targets. Then we get the move to the upside, and that's the way the market psychology works. So again, on the higher time frame, I don't want to discount or discredit the targets to the upside at around 40 to 50,000. However, what I am saying is, manage your own risk, take profits every way up, and then every single dip down, you can benefit from it, and you don't have to be scared. You don't have to be manipulated by the market makers taking liquidity to the upside and taking liquidity to the downside. And just notice, guys, how sentiment can change so quickly. Think back to late December or late November, early December. How bearish was everyone? It was 12,000, 10,000 next. Then we get a nice big massive bullish candle out of nowhere. A second nice bullish candle here on the monthly time frame. 7 days left. This could still turn into a bit of a doji or even an indecision candle. But on the higher time frame, realistically, we are looking at higher targets. But think back to sentiment back then and think back to how sentiment has changed just by these couple of months in Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency market. It's absolutely unbelievable how quickly people's minds can change in the market once the big bullish moves come around. And when the big bearish moves come around, people don't want to be interested. That's the way it works. And what I want to do is just show you a quick video from my video when I was analysing the market down here. Just outlining the manipulation down here, spotting how we knew the market makers were setting one new low, brand new lows, making it look so bad on the monthly time frame for us to then reverse to the upside. So here's that clip right now. Back to the upside very soon into December at the start of the new year. And really, I don't think it is too over the edge to say that we could get a retest of this trend line that we've got here. Numerous reactions on the weekly time frame. I don't think it's too out of there to say that we can go up and retest that in this wave count. It makes sense. Obviously now everyone is super scared. We've broken the lows, just like when everyone was super bullish at the highs, broke the highs, everyone's so bullish, 100k next. Everyone right here, lows broken, saying 11, 12, 10k next, coming right up in the coming weeks. Expect to see it soon. I just don't expect it. I simply don't see us melting straight down there. And as you can see, guys, on that candle where we made the video, it was the depths of despair. Everyone was scared. Everyone was expecting 12, 10,000 next. Literally about 95% of the whole market thought we was going to just melt down and come back to this support down here at 9 and 10,000, which is why I outlined it as a very manipulated zone. And I could just see us moving to the upside. The move down from there with that big bearish candle just beyond the range made absolutely no sense to me. And as you can see, having the courage and having the ability to be able to spot this in the market and then get the move to the upside with massive moves in the altcoins, it puts us in a great situation. And I hope you guys was really able to benefit from that and benefit from that analysis. Obviously I could have been wrong and we could have just melted straight down, but it's great to see that the analysis played out and the move to the upside has played out here. Not fully, but the start of the move to the upside. And it puts us in a great situation because, guys, we don't need to be buying any more into the market. We made our decision down here. We made the big decision to buy down here where no one wanted to. And now we're in the position to be able to take profits when everyone else wants to buy. And that's the way we need to be keeping playing in this market. So I don't think this move's over. I do think we've got a massive move to come in the market and a big surge, especially in the altcoin market. But again, managing that risk is what you need to do. So again, I will link that previous video in the description. I think it was signs of the bottom coming in, or FTX. I titled it something like that because everyone was talking about FTX narrative down here. Nobody was talking about the big bullish move that could come, and whether we do get the upside move and go and set new lows, or this is an impulse to the upside and we go to new highs. It doesn't matter to us, guys, because we've bought the lows and we're in a nice situation. So if you haven't already, smash this video a like. It wasn't about who's being right or who's being wrong. This is just about market psychology and making decisions at the right time, not making decisions at the wrong time with big bearish candles where the market makers want to capitalize on your emotions. So again, If you haven't already, smash this video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.